My name is Gunner Sergeant Jose Flores. I am currently a drill instructor at MCRD San Diego, currently on my 13th year. Being overseas in a combat environment specifically has made me realize that, what we do is it makes an impact. Yeah, so I returned from a deployment in 2018 and I hit a really, really dark spot in my life. I went to the event and I got there, and right away just how they greeted me, like they didn't look at me like a staff sergeant, they didn't look at me as a Marine. I was just a brother. And they just had an amazing event planned out for us, but not just the skydiving. Prior to the skydiving, we had an individual who was a retired Marine come out and speak to us, and he shared his testimony, his story. And I think that was one of the greatest things, because no one knew what I was going through. I kept it internal. I couldn't vent to anybody else. Everything that I had was internal, so I had nobody to talk to. And then when I spoke to that individual, he shared his story. It was almost spot on what I was going through. So we did the skydiving event, looking down and just seeing the scenery and the houses and the mountains, and I was like, this is what God created, it's so beautiful. But I was so stuck in that dark place of where I was at that I was just focused on the negative. And then when I saw that, to me, I was like, this is, God has created so much good for us that I think that alone was an eye-opening experience. Jumped out of the plane, it was amazing. Something that I probably would never do outside if Rick had not pushed me to do it. For me, that experience, that event was, at the time, it was a spark. It reunited my faith. And then from there, since that day, it kind of put me back on my path. Yeah, and what I want others to know is that I feel that the organization Soul Survivors, and Rick and what his staff did, I think they saved my life without even realizing it.